Hi, this is Kelly with Artistic Organics.
And this is Rick with Artistic Organics.
And guess where we are today? We are at an expo here in Dallas. Dallas is not known for having a lot of expos, but we travel around the country. We got lucky. This one was in our backyard to take a look at new products, what's trending in the market, what new products are out there, new manufacturers, new growers, all of the above.
Yeah, if there's new technology or new products, we took a little bit of a glance, and I'm pretty excited on some of the things that we've already seen in there. So.
The new technologies and stuff that's coming out is pretty impressive. So we're excited to be here.
Get Rick delayed.
You gotta get the stuff.
Got to get the important reading literature, right?
I didn't know that.
You can't just be walking past.
Anybody can walk in here and be very overwhelmed. I mean, there's a lot to choose from. Like you said, you guys go through a very decisive process to, like, you might only walk away with one product from here at the end of the day. How do you even just go about navigating all of this, understanding, you know, what's legit versus what's not legit? And what does that process look like for you?
So one of the selection processes when going through a convention of this size, sure, you can come in, anybody can come in. You can come in, you can have fun, but one of the first questions they're going to ask is, who are you? Where are you from? Do you have a store? Because they're going to treat those types of people differently. So if you have just an average consumer coming through, having fun, oh my gosh, bring some cash with you, sample the products. They have great show specials, and you can fill a huge bag with a lot of really, really fun things. Now on the flip side, we're here because we are looking for new suppliers, new product trends, new technologies, what's out there and what are people interested in, what booths have the most people around them. We're looking at product selection. So when I go through, a lot of times I can walk by a booth, ask one or two questions, if I ask any questions at all, because I've done this so many times. We go through a half a dozen of these a year. They can get overwhelming, but you get really good at looking for where does your product come from. And when they go, well, it comes from several different places, I can tell you right there, they're probably not the grower. And then on the flip side, we just chatted with a guy about his flower, and he goes, oh, well, we're in Southern Oregon. And I said, great, we have another supplier in Southern Oregon. So then we start talking shop, and all this information comes out, and I'm like, okay, you really, truly are legit. You know, I'll ask questions like, do you grow indoors or outdoors? What do you think? And they'll have an opinion on that. And so when you start asking these questions, that is a really big deal. Same thing when I ask about a gummy. Is it infused? Is it sprayed on top? Are you buying a gummy you can get at a gas station and you're just spraying it on top of it? Okay, that's not really what we're looking for. We're looking for an infused gummy so that the uptake is rather consistent and over time. Pectin, gelatin, like all these things play a part. Do they add a lot of additives? Is there a lot of fake sugars, a lot of fake colorings? And then on the other side, we're chatting with people and they will literally talk about terpenes. We just had a great conversation that was in depth about why he puts certain terpenes in his topicals for pain cream. And he said, well, this helps to open the pores. If I can open the pores with a terpene or with a menthol or peppermint or anything like that, then I can drive the product deeper. So we can get into a whole thing on that. And he was talking about the layers of nerves. So we can get very, very sciencey. Then we can go to the next booth that says, oh my gosh, this is the best product, best tasting product on earth, try one. So two different approaches. There's nothing wrong with either one. But when we're here, we are looking for a very specific thing. We're looking for new technologies, new manufacturing methods, just a little bit of everything. One of the things is we just met with a couple of different vendors that are here, and it was very obvious that one was a grower and a manufacturer. They have a completely different attitude. They know about their plants. When we ask them some very simple questions, their answers will be very specific to tell us that they are the grower, they are the manufacturer, what state are they in, how's it going in their state, because each state also has manufacturing laws, and that can highly impact it. Even though you can ship out of state, manufacturers, it matters what state they're in order to have see what the manufacturing laws are. And then you can also tell when someone just labels something that they buy from someone else. So that's what we're here to sort through.
And like you said earlier, there's a lot of white labeling that happens in this industry.
This industry has a tremendous amount of white labeling. There are really, truly only a handful of big name companies, and they will put anybody's label on anything. They'll change the shape of the jar, they might change the flavor a little bit if you're a big guy and you buy just a tremendous volume. So that's what we're looking for. We're trying to weed through all that, and we're trying to look for the actual source of the product, because they're the people that can answer all of our plant questions and our manufacturing questions. And that's what we want. We want to source from smaller, because you get a more craft custom product. So we're always looking for new technologies, new ways of making all the products.
Awesome. And so that's one primary reason why you come to these events, is to search out those things?
So we love to come to these events to find the latest and greatest and offer it out to our customers. That's the fun part.
Yeah. What did Rick say earlier? What was it? You guys put in the work so they don't have to?
Exactly.